times are changing. And now this part of this course about time factors has some similarities to the previous question I took up. One thing that is a problem often is that when people start a new idea, they base them on old ideas, things that worked earlier, and they think we can do it the same. I have seen this, no, I like this. But don't understanding how it's changing. Because times are changing over time. Time doesn't stand still. Development is like that. So I have 3 example points or 3 issues I will talk about right now on this. The first one is I've seen sometimes, let's say there is a 25-year-old young man or young woman who has said that I will start a company, I will start some business, I will do this and that. So they sit at the kitchen table one day and they have the parents there or maybe grandparents, and there are sitting some patriarchs there, you know how it is, and they will tell you what to do and how to do it and so on. And what they say is based on the experience they have. But many times what they say is based on past time. There will be good advices in all times, but not now. So one has to see what to listen to and what has to be changed. Not at least when I have been active in India, I've seen many people having ideas which was perfect 20 years ago or 40 years ago, but then it's not today's world. You need to change. So this is the thing. Your idea must be based on how it is now, and this is a time factor. Are you in the right time? When should you launch it? The second point here with the example I gave is the Nokia. I mentioned it before, but it's the same here. Worthwhile mention it again. They was number 1 in the world in mobile phone. They was doing fantastic. There was no problem at all. Until they hit the big problem, they wasn't fast enough to change when the smartphones was coming. And this is something that happens many times. In history you can see so many, there are thousands of examples of companies who was living there actively with the people, and people was earning money, and suddenly they were gone because they was a part of history, not on the future. And this is something you have to see when you're doing the time planning. And asking yourself, is it the right time now to do it? How can I do it? So the third thing I will tell you here, which is something I think you can do, yes, to understand it better yourself. Do you have a photo that's maybe 50 years old, 40, 50, 60 years old, from the city center where you live? Do you have it? Can you get it? Find it on the internet somewhere? Look at it, look at the shops that are there, look at the cars that's on the street, look how people are dressing, and then write down what has happened since then, what has changed. Are all these brands you see there, or do they exist today? Do people dress the same way or not? What has changed? What is the difference between a photo today or the same place and then? And then try to understand that when you are putting up your project, you are facing the same things. Time doesn't stand still, it moves, it changes. And how can you build that into your project so you have a success in the end?